Hey angels, how are we doing? Welcome once again to my channel. This is Evangel Anyanwu, and I am a medical practitioner living and working here in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. How has it been? I just read some comments in my last upload. I was just laughing and rolling on the floor. Somebody said, this one I'm doing them like Nigerian NEPA. It's only Nigerians that will understand this particular statement. I'm sorry if that is how you feel, but I don't know what to say. I'm just sorry. I apologize. But this time I will try as much as possible to be consistent. It's actually my keyword. It's actually my it's part of my value, you understand, but a lot of things have been going on and it's really making me pull a little away from social media. But I'm grateful to God. I'm coming back with full force this time around. Cross my heart. this time around I'm coming really back. So for this particular video, people have been asking me what can they do to improve their salary, maybe before they come to Saudi Arabia. What can make somebody earn more in Saudi Arabia? Now, a disclaimer, I'm not a financial agent for Saudi Ministry of Health or any of the ministries you're going to be working at, but I'm going to be saying this based on my personal experience and experiences of people around me. The truth is that here in Saudi Arabia, different people get different salaries. Even somebody who finished the same year with you from the university may earn more than you or lesser than you. It all depends on your package. It all depends on your qualifications and your years of experience and where you are actually coming from. What I mean by where you're coming from, I mean where they employed you from. So with that being said, what I mean is there are certain things you could do while you're still waiting on your visa, or you're still waiting for employment opportunity, or you're still waiting to make up your mind whether you want to relocate to this country or not. Now, for doctors and probably every other person, it's not specific to doctors, it's just for every other person. If you notice, I don't really talk so much about money on this channel, especially when it comes to wages or salaries that are being paid to professionals or foreign workers here. And the reason is that I'm not a financial agent or consultant, that is to start with. And also, I am not in any way indebted to anybody to say exactly what people are being paid here. And the third reason is that whatever payment, whatever salary you get is actually peculiar with your situation. So there are no two people with the same situation, right? So I may say, okay, so doctor, if you're so doctor or so nurse, you will get so amount and so amount, and then you come here with probably high expectations, and then you notice that it's not actually what I said. You would think I'm lying, or you would think I'm exaggerating things, and probably I said something and then you come here, it is overboard. What I have said, you also think I don't have the information right. So this is the reason I said I am not going to mention any specific salary. When you come here, whatever package or qualifications or years of experience you're coming with will determine what you're going to be paid. So please, if you really want to see this video, why not share, like, comment, subscribe. I thank everybody who have been subscribing even while I was away. I'm grateful. But you could do more by sharing. I know there are a lot of people who are coming to my inbox, asking me questions, but they refuse to ask those questions in the comment section. Why? What is your problem? You don't want your village people to know you're coming to Saudi Arabia? But the good thing is that, there are so many advantages coming here. I would say probably the advantages outweigh the disadvantages, especially if you're coming from a, in quotes and in quotes, low income country like ours. You could stay here, plan yourself, and then probably move to wherever you want to move to. Nobody is, holding you hostage here, except you want to hold yourself, right? So the first thing I'm going to be saying is, if you have the opportunity to probably get an additional certificate. What I mean by certificate, maybe a diploma, a master's degree, or a PhD, if you have that opportunity, please go ahead with it before coming here. It's going to make a whole lot of difference in your salary. If you're a doctor and you're doing your residency and probably you're about to write your part 1, write it, get your certificate before you come here. If you're a doctor and you're doing your residency and you're about to write your part 2, write it, get your certificate before you come here. And if you're a nurse or a doctor or a pharmacist or whatever field you are in, you have your bachelor's and you're probably at the verge of doing your postgraduate diploma or any postgraduate course, please get it done. Get your certificates before you come here, because that extra qualification is going to make some difference in your salary. Yes, you might think it's not going to really be much, but by the time you calculate it over a year, you will see that it's really substantial. And by the time you calculate, maybe you're planning to stay 2 years or 3 years max here, if you calculate it over that 3 years, it will make a whole lot of sense, right? So that means that is number 1. Get that extra qualification. Get that extra qualification before you come here. It's going to make a whole lot of difference in the flus, in the money you're going to be making. Yes. And why did I say that? If you get that extra qualification, right? Even if you don't have experience with that extra qualification and you come here, whatever experience you gain here is going to be added towards that extra qualification. It's just like probably you have a diploma, a postgraduate diploma in family medicine. Just an instance, you have a postgraduate diploma in family medicine. You have just finished it and you have not gained any experience based on your recent certificate, that is the postgraduate diploma in family medicine, and you're here in Saudi Arabia, your first year, your second year. Those 2 years are going to be added to you as a family medicine specialist. Whether it's junior specialist or whatever they may call it, category 1 or 2, it is going to be added to you. You have a master's degree, maybe an MPH or master's in family medicine, master's in epidemiology, master's in physiology and anatomy, whatever master's degree you have that is health related, that is clinically related, is going to be added to you as well. So if you get this certificate and then probably you didn't work with them and you come here, whatever job experience you're going to be getting here will be added to it, so you can reclassify yourself as a specialist, whether it's junior or whatever they may be calling it. Now if you have already started your residency, your part 1, after your part 1 and you come with it, is going to be looked as, you're going to be seen as a specialist, and your salary definitely will be different, especially if you have your license as a resident and you have your certificate for that particular professional exam. Is going to be added to you. You are a consultant, is the same thing. You have your PhD in any medically related course, is going to be the same. So if you're a nurse as well and you have a postgraduate diploma in nursing, a master's degree in nursing, a PhD in nursing, is pretty much the same. So get these certificates. Get as many certifications as you can, or licenses. For instance, you have PLAB 1 and PLAB 2 and you're registered with the UK, GMC, right? General Medical Council, I think. It will be added for you. You're not going to be seen as just a GP. And if you have the MRCs, I call them MRCs because there are a lot of them. There are some that are international, MRC International 1, 2, and 3. You're going to be seen as a specialist, and if you have rotation with this certificate or with this license, you're going to be seen as a consultant. Now, if you have your license, USMLE 1, 2, and 3, you're also going to be seen differently, and your salary will be different from somebody who just came with MBBS or MD or MBCHP. Likewise for the nurses, if you've written your NCLEX or whatever exams or licensing exam you have to write for UCO, is going to make a difference in your salary. Now, who else? If you are a graduate of a particular school in another country, probably not Africa, it's also going to make a difference in your salary. And if you're a citizen of another country, probably you're an American Nigerian, that is, you have dual citizenship, you're in Nigeria but nationalized in America, and you decide to use your American passport for your interview or to seek for a job, your salary definitely will also be different. And if you're Native American, you're Native British, you're Australian, and all those other Western countries, your salary also will be different. In fact, it comes with a whole lot of package. It comes with a whole lot of package, both for your children, for their international school fees. It's going to be highly subsidized. And your housing, you're going to be living in a compound, or if you don't want to live in a compound, they will provide your housing benefits, like differently. So whatever you can while you're waiting to make up your mind, or while you're waiting for an agent to give you a response, or while you're waiting for that particular opportunity to come here, please improve on your skill, improve on your qualifications, and also your years of experience matters as well. Somebody who is a 2-year postgraduate is not going to be the same with somebody who is 5-year postgraduate, especially if they have the same qualification. For instance, somebody who is 2-year postgraduate but has a master's will definitely, most likely, earn more than somebody who is a 5-year postgraduate without any other extra qualification. So this is the thing. Whatever qualification you can get while you're waiting, please get it. Whether you're a nurse, whether you're a doctor, whether you're a pharmacist, whatever field you're in, get that extra qualification, and you'll be happy you did. You'll be happy you did. And please subscribe, like, share, comment. Let me get to hear what you have to say. If you're already on the verge of coming here and you have some extra qualifications and you don't know how to go about them or what to do with them or how to get it involved in your career here, please let me know in the comment section and I will give you some tips on what to do. And if you're yet to make up your mind about coming here, it's okay. This place is not really for everyone, but if you can, I will encourage you. Come here, check out this place, check how what you can do. Raise the fund you need, and then plan your life. That is what I have to tell you. I hope I have been able to convince you, but not to confuse you, about the ways you can actually improve your salary while you are still back home or before you come to Saudi Arabia. And to put it out there, some of the online courses you may want to do while you get here, they may not really have any effect on your salary. Truth, but bitter. So I'm going to be ending this here. It's already long. I said I'm not going to be doing very long videos, but I don't know. Please, if you have not shared, what are you waiting for? If you have not liked, start with this one. Comment, let me get to hear you. And in my next video, I'm going to be addressing some very deep personal questions some of you asked me. Just a few of you asked me these very deep personal questions, and I'm going to be answering them in all honesty. I can't tell you, I might not be 100% honest, but I'm going to be doing justice to them. So I'll see you in my next. Take care and remain blessed. Bye.